It's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends, this being more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. Oh, where I'd rather be than with you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, oh, still can't believe you love me.
Hello and welcome, my friends. How are you? Welcome to Life Lessons with Sheila, and specifically, welcome to Breaking the Lucky Girl Code podcast. That is a mouthful in itself. Today, we're going to talk about love and to love them like you mean it. Love is the foundation of everything, whether you want to believe it or not. Love is the foundation of finances. Love is the foundation of business. Love is the foundation of relationships. Love is the foundation of your home. Love is the foundation of everything you possibly could do in your life. If you don't have love, you have nothing. Absolutely nothing. The definition of love is an intense feeling of deep affection, a great interest and pleasure in something. To feel deep affection for someone or something, to like or enjoy very much. Love is simple, apparently, if you look at the definition. Love is simple. Love is something that we should be doing naturally. Love is something that happens and occurs naturally in our life. Love is something that responds to everything around you. Love is a response. It's also an action. I bring up love because it's important to me. Love is very important. not just as a man and a wife or, an intimate relationship, but love is so important. And today, I think in my community tab, let me check if I shared it or not. I think I did. That's what brought the topic to me for today's podcast. I did. I shared a post on my community tab that said, "Women need other women in their lives who think they are a big deal. No competition, no backhand compliments, no jealousy, no hate, just I love you, I support you, and there's no one on earth like you," kind of energy. On that, I tagged, "I am so lucky to have these kinds of women in my life this past year. Some watched from the sidelines to see if I would crumble, but at the same time, while some stepped right in and were there for me. Thank you for loving me during the hardest time in my life. You have helped me to see my value, my worth, and I hope to be doing the same for you and many others." And I do. I do hope that you know that I love you. Even if you think I don't like you, I love you. I love who you are as a person. In between the ins and the outs of the craziness. I support you, and there is no one on this earth like you. I stand behind that completely. There's no one on earth like you, and the earth needs you. The people here need you. I need you. Love them like you mean it. And that is my goal this week, is to love you like I mean it. The content I share with you, I share out of love for you and for my Lord and Savior. I share out of love for myself, believe it or not. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love anybody. If you don't find love for yourself, you won't find love for anybody. You have to learn to love who you are as in your imperfectness, just as you are when you wake up in the morning. Do you love who you are? Do you love who you see in the mirror? If not, you need to figure out why and work through that. I highly recommend getting therapy if you have a love-hate relationship with yourself. I highly recommend digging into mindset books. Go order my book, A Life Worth Loving, The Movement. I titled it that because that was the start. There are several more books coming out after this one that will expand upon different ways of loving, different types of loving, like from a mother's perspective and from a wife's perspective, from a sister's perspective, from a daughter's perspective. Loving our adult parents is hard as adults. And it doesn't have to be. It does not have to be. But you have to love who you are to your core before you can have love for anybody else. If you're not in love with yourself, then you are going to be upset at every word that is spoken against you, whether it be on purpose or by accident. You're going to be affected by things that happen to you in a more profound way than someone who is in love with themselves, who has that desire to accept themselves for who they are. I can tell you there were times in my life I did not accept who I was, and I wanted to be anyone but myself. I didn't know who I was. I wouldn't allow myself to explore those options. I was stuck. And in that, I accepted what other people told me I was, what other people told me I should do, what other people told me that I needed to participate in, I participated in. I feel bad for that. I feel bad for participating in conversations I should never have participated in. I've grown from that. Many years ago, I've grown from that. Yesterday, I did not do the podcast as I explained in my community tab because I was cleaning my dresser off, and the boys were coming in back and forth, and we were talking. We were using that time together. And it's not time that I always get with them because they're busy working or doing other things. So I took advantage of that, and I don't feel sorry for missing a podcast. Sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. I love you, and I love them like I mean it. Love them like you mean it. Do you know what it means to actually love somebody unconditionally for who they are, no matter what they say or what they do to you? To love someone unconditionally is an amazing return on itself to you because you learn how to love yourself unconditionally. And in that, you take that love into your business, into your work, into your friendships, into your YouTube channel, into anything that you participate in. And your whole heart is there. And your whole heart is a part of it. And if your whole heart is not into something, then you need to change something, whether it be what you're doing, whether it be things you're saying, I don't know, whether it be maybe you need to do more, I don't know. I know I pinned in my community tab yesterday, I shared a couple videos, and I was going to share one with you actually. Oh, I'll do that tomorrow. But it really put a fire underneath me to go back to my roots, go back to my purpose in this life, and that is to encourage and inspire you to love the life that you're living right now. Part of that is breaking the lucky girl code. Lucky people have a good life. They have a life that other people want. I don't want anyone to want my life, but I want them to want what I have in my life, which is peace and joy and people who love me unconditionally. You don't realize how much people admire you or like you or even consider you until you have situations arise where they're your everything. Sometimes they're your lifesaver. Sometimes they come in and help. Sometimes they are just there to listen. The best thing that could ever happen to me is you. And that's true. The best thing that could happen to any of us are those people that are in our life. The supreme happiness of life consists in the conviction that one is loved. That is a quote by Victor Hugo. Excuse me. The love we give away is the only love we keep. Albert Hubbard said that. I love that. The love we give away is the only love we keep. So if the only love that you receive in your life is the love that you give, are you giving enough love? Are you receiving enough? To love and to be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. David Webcott said that. What we have once we enjoyed, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. Helen Keller said that. Someone who could not even see. I believe she was blind. Was she blind or deaf? Oh my goodness. She was blind, yes. Okay, sorry about that. Hold on just a second. Hi, Shelby girl. Calm down. All right, sorry about that. True love is like Ghost, which everyone talks about and a few have seen. Ooh, that's a good one. Anyway, you've got to love them like you mean it and not like you pretend to. And with that, I'm going to bid you guys a fond farewell. I'll see you again tomorrow.
We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Never ends. Let's be more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah. So hold me tight through the night. Just us two, me and you. Oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. Oh, where I'd rather be than with you. Oh, I can't believe you love me. Just feel so lucky, still can't believe you love me. I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky.